Confidence advice has never been more hypocritical than it is today. If confidence was truly just about believing in yourself, why are the loudest voices on self-love hiding behind filters and fillers? They're out here teaching you how to be confident, but their own confidence comes straight out of a surgeon's office. Be honest. Aren't you tired of listening to people who've bought their looks telling you to just believe in yourself? In my last video, we got real about this. I exposed how confidence advice today is sold to us, like it's something you can just choose, as if mindset alone is all it takes. But look around. The loudest voices on self-love are the ones who've made every possible change to their appearance. And now they want us to believe they attract people and opportunities just from their energy? It's a joke.
You guys want to say, oh, that's easy for you because you look good, blah, blah. There's a lot of good-looking people and they're not charming or they're not like seductive.
Here's the thing. People like this often argue, even gorgeous people can lack confidence because they don't have the right energy. They say this to shut down criticism like, it's easy for you to say because you're beautiful. But let's be real, there's an irony here. Their whole argument starts with the assumption that being beautiful is already a given. Confidence for them is just about adding the right energy. But here's the problem. Not everyone starts from that baseline of being conventionally attractive. For many people, looks aren't a default they can fall back on. And when you're already judged for not meeting society's beauty standards, it's not just about fixing your energy. The path to confidence is way harder when the world has already decided you're not good enough based on appearances alone. So while their advice might sound empowering, it completely ignores the reality that some people have to climb a much steeper hill just to feel like they belong. Saying, oh, it's just about energy, is for so many people out of touch. That's exactly why I'm so tired of hearing people claim that looks play a secondary role, or worse, act like appearance doesn't matter at all. Let's just be honest for once. Your appearance does matter. It's often the first thing people notice about you, whether we like it or not. Pretending otherwise doesn't make the problem go away. It just adds more pressure to fake confidence when the world constantly reminds you that you don't fit its standards. Looks open doors, create opportunities, and yes, even hand out unearned influence. Acknowledging that doesn't make us shallow, it makes us honest. This isn't about dismissing other people's advice or calling it bad. In fact, their advice has clearly worked for them. They've become incredibly successful because of it. But let's not overlook the obvious. Didn't their appearance help? Of course it did. And it's probably the first thing people notice before minding to watch the whole video. There's nothing wrong with admitting that. It doesn't take away from their hard work. It just acknowledges the reality of how the world works. So pretty privilege is completely real. I've seen people who became instantly famous, not because of their insight or talent, but simply because of how they look. For example, remember that girl who sat courtside at the Greek basketball game and ended up trending on social media, with everyone calling her the most valuable player? She didn't say a word, didn't even engage with the game. She just looked good on camera. And suddenly, she became a conversation piece online. Her social media accounts blew up in just a matter of 12 hours. This is how shallow our society is. There's also been this growing trend on social media that's practically screaming, if you're a pretty girl, please get on here and start making content.
Anything that has to do with entertainment is going to be a really good way to capitalize off of your beauty.
It's exactly what I was saying before. If you've got the looks, whether bought or natural, you're instantly going to get noticed. And it's almost like there's this pressure to capitalize on that beauty, as if that alone is your ticket to instant recognition. Unfortunately, this is the reality of the society we've created. We are the ones giving excessive value to someone simply because they were genetically blessed or purchased attractive features. We've built a system where looks are a form of currency, and we're all participating in this economy. It's frustrating, and honestly, I wish I had the solution to reverse it. But the truth is, I don't. What I can do is warn you, my warriors, to protect yourselves. Looks deceive us more often than not, whether it's trusting the wrong people or overlooking real talent and substance because it doesn't come in a pretty package. This bias is something we need to stay vigilant about. And if we can't change the system overnight, the next best thing is learning how to navigate it to our advantage. So let me offer you some strategies to function better within this framework. Because while the game may not be fair, that doesn't mean you can't play it smart. Sometimes when women don't feel attractive, they develop this why bother mentality. The first thing I want you to do is to get rid of that mindset. It's kind of like saying, well, if I can't be a 10, there's no use in being a 6 or a 7. I'll just stay as a 4. It doesn't make any sense. No matter how your genetics are set up, there are things that we can all do. Building a strong body, taking care of our basic hygiene, having our hair and nails done, dressing well for our body types. I'm not telling you that these tips will make you Naomi Campbell, Beyoncé, or Gigi Hadid, but the version of you who does all that's within their power is absolutely going to be more attractive than the version that's not. Whether you like it or not, your appearance speaks before you even get a chance to open your mouth. Your image is part of how you present yourself to the world. You can start right now. The simplest things, such as doing your nails or carefully picking out a week's worth of stylish outfits, will give yourself enough momentum to get into bigger goals. It's like fixing a broken car. If you fix one part of it, you want to fix everything. The second step is to make use of your body. In general, we have much more control over our bodies than we do over our faces. So why not make the most of it? The best thing about exercise is that you can completely transform your body from the ground up. By eating well and lifting heavy, you can sculpt your shape and build strength on your terms. Of course, I'm not saying this tip will turn you into Kim Kardashian, but the version of you with a sexy fit body will undeniably be more attractive than the version without it. Sure, maybe you'll still want to make changes with cosmetic procedures, and that's totally fine. But make sure those changes are for you, not for someone else. The last step is to invest in substance. Looks can get you through the door, but they won't keep you there. You can be the most stunning person in the room, but if you don't have anything else to offer, no skills, no depth, no character, you're forgettable. People might be drawn to you at first because of your appearance, but what makes them stick around is what you bring beyond that. Skills, personality, kindness, authenticity, these are what make you memorable. Superficial appeal fades fast. If you're relying only on your looks, you're building your confidence on a house of cards. One bad day, one age line, one hotter person in the room, and you're out. So, here's the brutal truth. Stop thinking your appearance is the end-all be-all. Sure, polish your looks, but also focus on your mind and skills. Take a class, develop a talent, or work on being a person people actually want to spend time with. More videos about developing your own substance are coming soon. I couldn't fit every valuable insight into this video, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You've seen how taking control of your body and character can build real confidence, but it doesn't stop there. What if I told you there are 4 simple ways to instantly improve your appearance and look more confident, even before you've made any big changes? Click on this video to find out exactly how to enhance your looks instantly. It's time to unleash your inner confident goddess. See you there.